Welcome to Saigon Dan Coffee. We're going to be talking today about the variety of ways that we can brew Saigon Dan Vietnamese coffee. As everybody knows, the traditional way to brew the Vietnamese coffee is in the traditional Vietnamese fin right over there. However, that is not the only way to brew Vietnamese coffee. There's a variety of ways that you can brew Vietnamese coffee with the different Saigon Dan products. And today we're going to be brewing our Adventure Roast, which is a 100% Robusta coffee from Vietnam. And it was just actually awarded the best coffee medium light roast of 2025. And they highlighted it as the best Robusta coffee from Vietnam, which we're really proud of. In addition to that, within the same week, we received an award for the best design on our packaging, which is really something that comes from the heart, because if you look at our packaging, it has the Vietnamese farmer trailing across the packaging, which is in respect for the passion and the hard work of the Vietnamese farmers that are involved in all the cultivation and processing of Saigon Dan coffee. Today, the first one we're going to start with is Saigon Dan pour over. And it's really quite simple. And it's quick, it's convenient, and all you have to do is take out one packet, you open it. It has a sachet in it, one sachet. We'll put the water back to about 180, 190 degrees. And you're just going to shake it a little bit, tear off the top. And very simply, we're going to put it right on the glass. And a little trick is to pinch the two sides of the paper so that it stabilizes on the glass. And what we're going to do is on our first pour, it's a very light pour, and we're just going to do enough to cover the top of the coffee grounds. And what this is going to do is it's going to start with the bloom of the coffee. As you probably know, when they roast coffee, a lot of gases are developed. And so this is a way for the coffee to bloom, degas, and it's part of the brewing process. And it takes about 20 to 30 seconds for you to do the first pour. And it really is something that depends on your preference. Some people like it where they use about 4 ounces. Some people like it to use about 6 ounces. And it just is really a personal pour. And what's nice about this is you can be your own barista. And what I'm doing now as I pour over is I'm slowly circular motion on the coffee in order to evenly wet the coffee and brew the coffee. And it is important to have this type of long spout pot so that you can softly pour the coffee into the coffee cup and brew the coffee. And really, I could pour a little less, I could pour a little more. This is about where I like the coffee. And it's really that simple. And then you just take it out and you have a very beautiful, fresh cup of Saigon Dan Adventure coffee. So good. Okay, we're going to put that aside and we're going to show you the second way. We also have the coffee capsules, which are compatible with all original line Nespresso brewing machines. And it's really simple. This one here, you just take the cap and we're going to pop it into our Nespresso machine. It's an original line. Hold on one second. Doing it from the back side, so a little more complicated, but nothing terrible. We close that up and we're going to make a long. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to have the machine warm up a little bit, and it's going to brew a beautiful espresso out of the Nespresso machine. As you see the coffee brewing, it's very quickly you're going to notice the beautiful Robusta crema that is forming on the top of the coffee. And this is going to take another maybe 30 seconds, very quick. And while that's brewing, we have a Ninja machine, coffee brewing system, and it can make espresso, it can make Americano, and you can also make a cappuccino or different variety of the coffee drinks with the milk frother. But right now I've already grinded some of our adventure coffee, and we're going to just simply push the button. It's ready to go, and this is going to make the drip coffee on the Ninja machine with the adventure beans. So while that's brewing, you can see that the Nespresso machine is also brewing, and you can see the beautiful rich crema and coffee forming with the Saigon Dan Adventure capsule. As you can see, we have another cup of Saigon Dan Adventure signature coffee, beautiful crema made in the Nespresso machine, also very convenient. Try this one too. Thank you for joining us today at Saigon Dan Coffee. Go to Amazon.com, input Saigon Dan to purchase our Saigon Dan products, or you can go to SaigonDan.com at our website, and when you sign up for our mailers, you'll get a 15% discount on all purchases that day. So go to Amazon.com or SaigonDan.com and enjoy the best Vietnamese coffee, Saigon Dan. Thank you very much.